Hi!
Today we are bringing you a new segment called What's It Like?
What's it like?
I'm going to be interviewing Molly today. What's it like to be a makeup artist?
It's fantabulous. Being a makeup artist is actually really rewarding. I do a lot of work, mostly in bridal, and it's fun. It's fun making people look pretty and happy, and I'm a people person, and I get to meet all sorts of different people and go different places, and it's awesome. I love it.
So what's your favorite thing about being a makeup artist?
It's my favorite thing. I would say that my favorite thing about being a makeup artist is the people. Honestly, I really enjoy connecting with people and different types of people and meeting people where they're at with makeup, because some people are really into makeup and they want to try something new, or it's for a photo shoot and it's like, I'm doing something really intense or extreme, and some people don't wear any makeup at all, and being able to make them feel really happy with what they've got.
I have been a client of Molly's. It's actually one of the first interactions that we had, like face to face, was I was one of your brides. And I know this can be a little bit of a touchy subject, but why are your price points where they are? Like, why does it cost so much versus maybe like getting your hair done or something else? Like, why is makeup such an expensive service?
Sure. So, especially out here pretty far away from a major city, for a makeup artist, weekends and weddings, it's pretty much it. That's the bulk of my business. So in like a hairstylist, hairstylists can have people coming in during the week. They have repeat clients. There's lots of opportunities for them to make money. For a makeup artist, it's pretty much one day, a Saturday during the summer. If we get any cheaper, then what's the point of doing it if you're not making money? And then there's no makeup artist. It's got to be at a price point where the makeup artist can make a living, because this is my living. It's definitely not about upcharging because of a wedding. I know that some industries, depending on what the industry is, there is sometimes an upcharge for weddings, but I absolutely do not charge more.
Now, I have a couple of things that I've either purchased or I've gotten through like a trial or a monthly service, and I just have some questions like, what do I do with this thing?
Okay.
So the first thing I have is a lip tar.
So as you can see, I'm a big fan of lip tars. I have a ton. So the deal with lip tar is that it goes on kind of like a gloss, but it stays like a stain, but it when it dries, it looks like a lipstick. Okay. So it's really long wearing, but a little bit goes a long way. You want to use a lip brush.
Okay.
Because if you put it on your finger, you just don't have the control with how pigmented it is. So definitely use a brush and just do a little bit at a time. Little beats. I like OCC. They have really nice products, and I think they're vegan, and they're 100% vegan and cruelty free, everything that they do.
Okay, so the next thing that I have a question about is contouring. I ordered this little Amazon palette, super cheap, tiny, but it has a wide range of colors because I kind of want to get into contouring at least a little bit so I understand how it works.
Sure.
How do I use this?
There's a million videos on YouTube about how to contour, but the idea is that you're giving your face back its dimensions. So when you completely cover yourself in foundation, you really like eliminate it, you look really flat. And so by adding the contouring, you're adding dimension back to your face, and it's the way that light hits you. So picture a light shining down on your face, it hits you here, the center of the nose, sometimes in the chin area. So that's where you highlight, because that is how light would hit you. And then that light shining down on your face creates a shadow here, underneath here, maybe on the sides of the nose. And so that's where you would put your contour.
Okay.
So basically, you're recreating the way light hits your face with products. What else you got for me?
All right, I've got this ultra bold lip or eyeliner. See, it's really, really thick.
Ooh.
So I like that it's got a wide point and then a sharp point, but what's the best way to get a cat eye?
You do the part that's on your eye. Don't worry about the wing first. So you do that on both eyes, and then you draw a line like that and a line like that, and you look in the mirror and you go, do they match? So if one is going like this and one is going like that, then you're like, oh, those don't match. And so you can redo this one, or so that they're both at the same angle. Okay. So they're both like this. One's not going down and one's not going up like that. And then once you have this line, you go from the point of this and you just connect it to the liner you already drew. And then you fill it in.
What's the most important product that you think everyone should wear?
Hands down, blush. Blush, blush, blush. Especially if you're wearing a ton of foundation, right? Like we've all seen that person that is wearing so much foundation that it looks like a cake face.
Yes.
And honestly, a lot of times it is not about the amount of product that they have on their face. It's because they've eliminated all color from their face by putting on this heavy coverage. If they just added a little bit of blush in, you'd be like, wow, you look great. It's we're human beings and we have blood running through our body.
Yeah.
You need blush. You need color on your face.
So as a pinup, I wear a lot of bold colors, and I'm always afraid that like one thing is gonna overcome the other. So what's your suggestion if I want to do like big eyes, big lips?
I get asked that a lot. A lot of people say, I can't wear red lipstick. I can't have that boldness. And everyone absolutely can wear red lipstick. You can wear anything you want. I mean, it's about personal choice. The key to wearing red lipstick is you need to put on like 2 to 3 times more blush than you have on. Because as soon as you add all that color, it drains the rest of your face. If you don't believe me, go home, put on some red lipstick. If you look weird, try adding more blush. Pro tip. Maybe that's my pro tip on that is practice. Practice. It's something that needs to be practiced. I'm a tomboy. If you would have told me 10 years ago that I'd be a really good makeup artist, there's no way that I would believe that. But it's just, it's about practice. It really is.
Most of the time when I go to photo shoots, they will provide the hair and makeup artist, but there's been times where I need to find my own. So what are some things that you think are good points to look for?
So there's a few things that every good makeup artist should have. And number one is a website, not just a Facebook page, a website with a portfolio. They should have examples of their work so that you can see what they do. It's just like any other artist. There's personal style involved. So you need to make sure you're finding an artist that matches what you're looking for your personal style. Number two, really important, sanitary practices.
Totally important.
Sanitary practices.
So important.
There are things that every makeup artist should be doing. Cleaning their brushes between people. Using disposables. If you have someone coming at you with a mascara tube and they pull it out and they start putting it in your face, no. Bring your own mascara if you're not sure. No double dipping into products. So I use a palette knife to take stuff out of whatever I'm using, any liquid or cream stuff. I put it on a palette, and then from the palette, then I use a brush. Cleanliness is really important, guys. Not so much for photo shoots, but for bridal. If you're really unsure, do a preview. Make sure you click with that artist. Make sure that artist takes the time to give you the look that you want, and you know that you'll click with them and communicate with them.
What are your favorite high-end brands of makeup?
My favorite high-end brands, definitely Makeup Forever, Smashbox. I really like Lorac too. That's one of my favorites. They have the best eyeshadows.
So what are your favorite drugstore brands?
My favorite drugstore brands, my 2 top favorite is Revlon and NYX.
Okay.
I really love Revlon lipsticks a lot. That's what I have on right now. I use so many Revlon lipsticks in my kit. And same thing with NYX. NYX lipsticks. I spot a NYX lipstick in your kit right now. Those are nice.
Yeah.
It's super affordable, especially when you're playing around with fun. I also really like the NYX lip liners.
So what's the most exciting thing for you about makeup right now?
Right now, there's a couple things. When we talk about products, I just got a couple of these IT cosmetic brushes. You can get these at Ulta only. I normally buy makeup artist brand stuff I've got to buy online, but man, I walked into Ulta and feel that. There's a little bit of product on it, but feel it. I walked into Ulta and I felt this brush and I was like,
it's like a bunny tail song.
It's like a stuffed animal on your face. I'm excited to be heading into my spring wedding season. We've already got a couple weddings down for my company, but we've got a ton coming up this year, and I'm really excited about it. So this was our first episode of What's It Like? If you have any suggestions of other people you want us to ask what is it like to, let us know. If you have any questions for me about anything makeup related, feel free to leave a comment. I love answering questions. I really do.
All right, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you later, thingies.
Bye!
Bye!
Bring back my girl!